Alright, what's going on, guys? gdoggcasey here with another episode of Civ 5. Now, one thing I wanted to do right off the bat here was come on over here because there's something I realized at the end of my last recording that I forgot to do. With Tikal here and also being here longer, they're probably thinking about growing their borders and maybe wanting to take these horses. So why don't we just real quickly buy this tile off. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't think he can get this far. I think we're safe for these ones, but definitely wanted to buy those horses to stop him from getting those. Another thing we want to do is set up production focus and actually build this city the way we want. Okay. So there we go. So for this episode, I think the plan is mostly just going to be work our tiles, get our workers going here, make sure our cities are working as effectively as they can, and scout out the map a little bit more, and just try not to lose. Yeah, this is a real good one if you're going for religion. We're not really going for religion, though. We're just trying to stay relevant with religion. So let's just get this one out of the way. We are going to be in need of getting another trade route going. So maybe once this Coliseum is done, we'll do that. World's busiest people. We have the most production right now, and we're going to continue getting even more production. It's funny that I was talking about religion, because we just got our great profit. Now, from here, we can reach Tikal. One moment. Where is it? Oh, help up here. Is that it? That's it. Portugal. I want to know if this is only for real civs or for city-states. Twice as much gold for Portugal and trade routes. It doesn't say if it's only for city-states or if it is for all civs or what. I don't really know. We are going to build a caravan here. We are going to choose production. We got the granary done here, so what else do we want? Well, happiness is fine. We want to get that science going. And we want to keep exploring this area. Alright. So we get 9 gold. Well, we get more gold per turn by trading with Hong Kong anyway, so let's just do that. I don't know why I'm so worried about it. And we can found our religion. So, Fatal Effect, the religion name that I tend to go with. And let's go ahead and see what we can get here. So Tithe is still on the board. This is a real good one. It's going to make sure that we're just making gold non-stop. So I'm just going to go with it. I'm not going to think too much about it. And as for this one, Shrines for Happiness is pretty good, but we're not going to... I don't think we're going to need to worry too much about happiness. So I don't know if we really want to. I think Pagodas is a good one, because we get extra culture, extra faith, and extra happiness. Yeah, Pagodas. We'll do that. Found religion. So now when we click up here, we'll see that we will eventually have the ability to purchase pagodas for 130. So we'll be able to decide what we want to do with that later on. And it looks like other city-states haven't gotten a religion yet.
Is the gate?
At least not that I can see. Okay, there's Panama City. Should have met them a long, long time ago. But this is another potential ally. And the more I think about it, the more I am leaning towards going for a diplomatic victory. Because I haven't won that way yet. Alright, Braga grew. Over here, which, yeah, I mean, that's probably the one you want to go to. Let's do it. We'll eventually get some work boats out there. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, thanks for just getting right in my way. So I'm just going to run through Panama City then. I don't care if I anger them a little bit. Oh, almost changed turns there, but we want to make sure we're growing. That one. And there we go, we're growing even more now that we got the farm on the wheat next to the fresh water is going to be real good. And these tiles here, all these tiles that are beside the fresh water, like, well, not here because we got a pasture there, but like here, all around this, you know what, in fact, this might be stupid, but I'm going to buy these. Because these are growth tiles that I'm going to want. Like, you build a farm on here, and you're going to be in a good spot later on once we get civil service. It's going to make all farms that are beside fresh water source stronger. So, I don't want them to get these. And they might grow to any of these at any time. So, now I have this, and I can build farms there for me. And I have a lot of money, so might as well do it. Happiness is continuing to grow. A lighthouse would be super good, but you know what would be good before that? An actual workboat. So we can get on those fish. We finished a caravan here in Lisbon, so let's make a circus. Because our happiness isn't quite as high as I thought it would be. We're going to come over here and build a pasture. Yeah, sorry Panama City, we're getting out of there. Now this worker is one that's having a little bit of trouble. I guess I can just come over to the hills and just make some mines. Yeah, we'll go to IF for 9 gold per turn. That's real good. Oh, that's why our happiness ran out. Okay, so one thing I said at the end of the last episode was I wish I could take a look and see where the resources are. Well, actually, this is a pretty good screen to see that. We can see that he's got 4 horses to trade. And that appears to be it. And then if we really want to just see what we have, we can go to trade and we can see. So we have extra citrus to trade, but we can't find anybody else to make a good trade with. And nobody's making any gold per turn. I can't even ask him for money because we need a declaration of friendship. Okay, well then in that case, let's do the embassy thing. Very well. Let's do... Can't do open borders? Oh, we need civil service. Okay. Can we be friends? I'm not sure why we can't be friends. Maybe we have to have open borders first. Could be the case. Well, we're going to be going for civil service soon enough. Like, where are we on the... It's right here. Well, let's just shift-click over here to get that one next. Because that's really going to help our cities grow, too. Well, at least here, it'll help a little bit. We have no fresh water up here, either. And down here, we don't have any fresh water. So the fresh water is going to help Coimbra grow, and only Coimbra, so that's a little sad. Because here, there's not much places to place a farm. Although I guess eventually our city might grow out to here. We can chop these and build farms here. So, who knows? And as soon as one of the AIs that we have met ends up getting a luxury that they can trade away, I'm sure they'll offer it to us basically right away. Got a camp there. We don't have any pasture here. Up on the hill. Mayans are fighting. Build a mine. Or we can just build a farm. The farm just adds 1 food, right? What do we got here? I mean, we have a ton of production here already. I don't know. Because we can turn this into a 4, 2 production, 2 food once we get civil service. I'm going to try it one time. It seems like not optimal, but I just want to try it. I don't think it's going to be game breaking if I fuck it up. Alright, they're friends with me. Soon we're going to start dishing out money to these city-states, by the way. Once our money starts thriving. No, I'm sorry, sir. I don't want to do that. Our happiness went down again, but it's going to come back up. Build the pasture. Keep on searching around. What's going on over here? Is that a war? Yeah, I know. We need roads soon, too. Coimbra grew. So this is a pretty good tile. Yeah, we'll go for that. You know what, though? The production is actually... Even though it's only one extra hammer, I think the smart move, because we don't need the gold right now. 2 extra gold per turn is not going to be too much game-changing. But here you can see the shrine's built in 2 turns. If I switch over here, it's still 2 turns, but whatever. It'll slowly help us with some other things. Okay. Time to figure out what you are going to do. We might be able to do mines now, or not mines, but roads, now that we have everything hooked up. Yeah, let's do that. So you come here. We've done the growing there. Choosing production. The circus is done in Lisbon. Horses and sheep and cattle. Oh wow, yeah, the stable's real good here. It's gonna help out like these 3 tiles, all of which I'm not working all of them. Why am I... Okay, so here's a mistake. Let's go here. And this one... I mean, that's a good tile. But it's not helping us grow. But it's good enough. It's stupid to pass up 6 resources rather than just to go for like this one. So I'm going to keep that there. We're going to lock you in up here too. Alright. I'm a little happier with that. We've done that. Okay. Keep moving on. See, this stuff here, the citizen management, is stuff that I just never did before. And it's sort of stupid because now that I'm doing it, it feels very much like it is one of the most important things in the game to actually do. And this is how we get ourselves a lead over the other civs. Yeah, this is looking pretty interesting over here, so we're going to poke our head in and see what's going on there. Finish 1 workboat. I'm not going to buy the tiles to go out there yet. So we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to make a Colosseum. Because our happiness is not the greatest right now. And this worker is done here. We have the money to easily afford roads, so we're going to start doing that. And then we're just going to start, like, doing the sort of shitty improvements around town, you know? And eventually these borders will grow, and we'll be able to build a wheat farm here, and all this other stuff. Oh, is it just, barbarians over here? Let's take a pot shot, who cares? Help them out a little bit. I don't exactly know what's going on here. I almost... You know what we're going to do? We're going to take this archer, and we're going to go out and explore. I think this archer, too, has extra movement. Yeah, because it was a scout. We need to scout out the rest of this world. In fact... I don't know. Forget me, I don't know what I'm talking about. Granary, to help them grow even more. We got the library done, that's going to help our science. Lighthouse is going to help for... It puts an extra food on ocean tiles, but we're far away from that. In fact, here we should be building a lighthouse, but... Colosseum. We need the happiness. We're not working towards a golden age at all right now. But eventually, I think we'll be getting golden ages up the ass. That's my hope, anyway. A lot of stuff going on over there. Okay, you build a farm up here, and it had the effect that I thought it would. And once civil service finishes, we're actually going to have 2 food here. So it'll be okay. Now, because we're doing like shitty resources over there, shitty improvements, sorry, we'll start building a road from here too. Let's get that water mill. Extra production, extra food. Now, we are maybe growing a little bit too much because we're struggling with happiness right now. Which I'll admit is not something I really expected to happen. 15 golden horses? I don't want horses, though. Are we going to be able to get that kill? Alright, what's up here? Got another mountain. Alright, you are going to build a road down to Braga. You are going to get the final kill on the Axeman. There you go, Maya. Hope you enjoy. Now you are going to come up here and hook up these spices. Do I have spices? I don't have spices. Wow, okay, well that's really going to help then. I should have probably focused that down a little bit more. Alright, we grew here. We are going to work the spices. Okay, so yeah, the unhappiness right now is not going to kill us, because we got Colosseums finishing up, and then we also are going to get the spices, and that's really going to help. I want to go up here. See what's going on there. Alright, build a camp here. Just gonna keep on moving down there. You finished a water mill in Lisbon, that's very good. The caravansary is actually good, it's gonna help us get even more gold. We have quite a bit right now. So if we make some of these guys our allies, we will get their luxury resources. And I mean, there's one obvious answer right now. Do I have furs? I don't have furs, so Panama City could work. But I mean, right here, we don't have silver either. So let's give them a gift. And that helps our happiness, because now we're basically trading with them because we're allies, and we get their silver. So now we're happy again. And we're also generating extra faith now because of them as well. So that's going to help. And that's our goal. Like, we're making all this money not to just stockpile it. We're going to be dishing it out to all the city-states and making them like us. And if we take a quick look at the demographics, we can find out where we stand. And oh my god. So we're in last place in soldiers right now, which is actually pretty bad. Approval, I don't even really know what this means. But we're doing terribly in that. But we're, like, destroying in everything else. So because we're destroying in literacy and in crop yield and manufactured goods and everything, we're behind in soldiers now, but if somebody wants to fuck with us, we have the ability to just get ahead in soldiers. And another thing that is good to do is get allies with military city-states, which I don't see any of right now. But maybe one day we will.
The only thing that saves us from the bureaucracy is its inefficiency.
So this is what I was talking about here. This farm that's on the hill, it's got 2 now. And all the food tiles that are beside fresh water are going to get extra food. And this city's really going to thrive for that. See that? 5 food here already. We're going to be building farms all along the edge. And here as well. The coast does not count. Oh, does a lake count though? I think a lake counts as fresh water. Pretty sure it does. Alright, what do we want next? What do we care about? What's our biggest problem right now? I mean, happiness isn't as great as I thought it was. Also, science. So, where can we go to get it? Probably science is a bigger problem. So, education. Get some universities going. Alright, yeah, I'm just following you guys. Don't worry about me. Just looking around. Another city-state up here. Build the camp. Why not just give me open borders? You are an idiot. See, Maya's friendly towards us. Kaizel's a culture city. I would love to just move past you right now. We kind of got ourselves locked in there, don't we? Alright, lock in this plantation. That's really going to help for happiness. And then all of a sudden, happiness won't be that much of a problem now, will it? Get the lighthouse. Growing in 19 turns. That seems like a lot. Look at these. These guys are fighting here. Why did you build a city up here, Polynesia? That doesn't seem optimal. There's Antwerp. That is a trade city, right? Is that what that means? I don't know. Let's pledge to protect everyone, though. Actually, because that does give you a little bit of a boost to your influence. Because we're trying to be happy here. Obviously, we're going to pledge to protect our ally. Okay. We finished that. That should help us with some extra money. Do we have any wonders that we can build? Oh, the hanging gardens we're getting at right now. In fact, we are getting that so hard that we are going to reset the tiles and go right to production focus. That didn't seem to do much. So then let's go to food focus. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Just want to lock them in. This tile sucks. We're not working that. Yeah, we'll get the production from that. Did we just lock in any stupid tiles? That seems a bit better. And now they're all locked, so we can go to production focus there. Still 5 turns. That's okay. Coimbra grew. Over here. It's not a terrible tile. Technically, there's extra food. So right now we grow in 4 turns, or we can grow in 3 turns. And technically that's better, so let's just go with that. Man, time goes by so fast when I play this game. I don't think there's any getting around here. But I have open borders with the Mayans, so I should be able to just run through. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get out. There's still some people we haven't met. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 2 more civs we haven't met yet. Look at our score. I think that Prince might be a little bit too easy now, but I still need to actually just finish a game on it, so that's the goal here.
Three things are necessary for the salvation.
How are we doing in terms of religion anyway? There's 3 religions. Yeah, we're pretty far behind. Looks like Buddhism is doing pretty well. Okay, finish the Colosseum. The Colossus seems like a good one. The Great Lighthouse is not going to do too good for us. Let's go for the temple and help us boost up our faith a little bit. Over here, you want the library. And is this the top of the world? Probably. You finished your camp here. Everything else has worked. And the road is coming down. You know what we'll do? Just while we have the worker here, we're just going to buy that tile, and then we're going to move the worker over there and work this. I don't know if building something on this desert hill is going to be any good, but we'll find out. 1, 2, 3. That's another thing too, eh? Like, we can buy this, and then buy this. It's a waste. It's a lot of money. But look, we don't even have things locked in. We're working shitty tiles here. Okay, get off that, get on that. Boom, extra gold like crazy. We'll make the gold we just spent back pretty quickly. We're going to lock in here because we know we're going to work that tile. This is a shitty tile. See, and at this point, it's almost like, why not just buy this too? Just so we can get off this shitty tile and get on this one. I spent a lot of money there, but Braga's going to be happy. And now we're working this wonder, which is giving us 5 extra gold per turn, which is real good. We're the most literate by pretty far. If we have to embark around the borders, we'll do that, just to make them a little happier. They want incense, huh? Okay, finish with the lighthouse. So see, this food tile now is giving us real gains. And this one will later too, because of the lighthouse. That's going to help us grow. Temple. Wait. Back up. Yeah. Temple's better than the stables right now. We'll get a little extra bonus out of these, but that's it. If there was more than that, maybe I'd go for the stables. Alright, let's just embark around for them. Make them happy. And we're pretty quickly approaching the end of this episode. I'd love to be able to just get through. We're losing grasp on Ife. We got the Hanging
I
Gardens.
think that if ever a mortal heard the word of God, it would be in a God.
So, the Hanging Gardens is really good, and I'll show you why in a second. Unemployed citizens. How do we have an unemployed citizen? Jeez Louise, that's my fault. Okay, lock in on this weird farm hill. And lock in over here too. So the Hanging Gardens. It gives us +6 food on the city tile. Extra culture. And a free garden. The garden gives us a chance at getting more great people. Alright. Any other things? What about the Colossus? I can't build the Colossus here? So what we also want are ones that are going to give us more trade routes. Golden Angel. Extra happiness and culture. I mean, this might be okay. Let's crank out some wonders here. Let's go with that one. Okay, alright, so I don't even really know. I guess patronage. We're going for diplomacy now. I've basically made that decision, so patronage is really going to help us with that. It's going to make our relationships with the city-states much better. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I've decided we're going for a diplomatic victory here. because I've never won the game that way before, and I want to do that. I think it'll be pretty interesting. And because of our extra gold, and that's gonna, you know, the gold is gonna help us buy out the city-states. So once we're done with patronage, we'll probably go into commerce. And then just end up buying the world, essentially. Keep looking around here. Don't think we're gonna get too much over there. Please. Oh, is that a mountain? Oh my god, there's nothing, there's nowhere to even go. There might not even be anywhere to go down here. Okay, well, you know what? I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I hope you're enjoying so far. Our cities are thriving pretty well. I think we're in a pretty significant lead at the moment. You can see our score is quite a bit higher than everybody else. Anyone got any of those resources? Luxury. Oh, you have 2 spices, but I have spice now. Or I'm about to. Oh my god. Well, yeah, like I said, that's going to do it, guys. I hope you are enjoying, and we will see you in the next one.